The government wants to crack down on crypto. This week, the International Monetary Fund warned that digital currency could threaten financial stability without regulation. NTD's Melina Wisecup reports.
The Biden administration and Congress may soon crack down on crypto. The International Monetary Fund said this week they're shaping policy right now.
Crypto valuations have risen more than tenfold in just over 2 years. So we are taking a very deep look at the crypto ecosystem, and we're developing policy formulations for countries around the world.
These digital coins have the ability to improve financial systems, but it comes with challenges. Right now, crypto operates outside of the regular financial system, which makes transactions hard to track and allows people to dodge taxes. That's a problem for the government, so they want to regulate it by requiring third-party platforms such as Coinbase to report transactions to the IRS.
Governments are leery of cryptocurrencies, one, because they use their national currencies to manage monetary policy, and they couldn't do that with the cryptocurrency. But at the same time, I think they realize that it's becoming a bigger part of the financial world. I don't think that regulating crypto the way that other financial assets are regulated is necessarily a bad thing. And again, I think it just gives it more of a mainstream feel to it.
Congress wants to close the tax loophole to rake in revenue to pay for the Democrats' multi-trillion-dollar social welfare and climate spending bill. The House is proposing to change the wash sale rule to include cryptocurrencies, meaning if you sell a crypto asset taking a loss, you cannot claim that loss on your tax return if you purchase that crypto asset back. So far, some crypto users are taking advantage of this loss gain loophole.
You know, there is a little bit of an advantage that people might have, which could create a tax imbalance.
Still, some financial experts oppose the regulations, saying it will squash innovation in the crypto industry.
And that will intimidate smaller players to get in line too. And by it's almost like death by taxation and regulation, that the taxation and regulation is almost like a de facto ban if you make it prohibitive enough. And we should remember that the current stock exchange, the New York Stock Exchange, it evolved prior to federal regulation, right? It grew to a lot of sophistication before regulation came in. It was basically a self-regulating entity.
He argues that the way to make crypto mainstream is not by regulation, but by accepting digital coins as a legal form of payment. El Salvador has become the first country in the world to make the cryptocurrency Bitcoin legal tender.
The U.S. Congress, although they think they're protecting their tax base, really they're shooting themselves in the foot by making the U.S. less economically competitive and reducing opportunities here.
Now, as Congress is working through all of this and figuring out how to implement these new crypto regulations, some are hoping that they'll do it more slowly. For example, Congressman Patrick McHenry, who's a Republican leader on a House Finance Committee, he says that he hopes whatever regulations they implement will ensure and foster innovation and ensure that America is a world leader when it comes to digital currency. Now, the Senate already passed that infrastructure bill, which does include crypto regulations. It would require any crypto broker to report to the IRS any crypto activity. Now, some are hoping that this will be modified when the House takes it up for consideration. Steve?